What up, Hyperchange? Welcome to another episode. Today we're talking about Amazon Go. This is Amazon's very futuristic cashierless convenience store concept that was unveiled to the public in a crazy YouTube video about a year or two ago, and the first store was opened in early 2018. And, originally I was like, wow, this is an incredible concept. You never have to wait in line. Amazon is just using this app and technology to make the shopping experience so much easier, so much more frictionless, less pain points for consumers. This is a game changer. But, when is this going to roll out? Isn't it just a beta, side project experiment? That's kind of what I was estimating for Amazon. So I expected them to open one store, take their time with it, expand it kind of slowly. Then we got reports from Recode earlier in the year that Amazon had plans to open 6 Amazon Go stores by the end of 2018. Well, I've been following their company's progress and continually checking the Amazon Go website, and now they actually, at the ending 2019, they have 9 stores open on their website and 1 already coming soon. So quietly, Amazon has been expanding Amazon Go. It's in Seattle, there's 4 locations. It's in San Francisco, it's in Chicago, and I think they're just scratching the surface of where this is about to go. I mean, originally, before Amazon Go even started launching, there was this report and rumor that Amazon had plans to launch 3,000 Amazon Go stores by the year 2021, which is an incredibly quick ramp and took everyone by surprise. But it looks like more and more that they're actually getting close to hitting that target. So let's take a look at some old projections I made. Originally, this is what I had been expecting the Amazon Go store ramp to do, but now I basically had to double that after seeing they've opened stores way faster than expected. And my reading from this, taking a step back, is that the technology isn't experimental. This isn't like a test anymore. They put it in the wild, they ran the economics, it's working. Not only does it work from a technology perspective, like you're not going to be able to steal stuff, they're accounting for your items correctly, but also from the perspective of the economics of, that huge investment in the store. I think there was an estimate that it would cost Amazon about $1 million worth of hardware and sensors and equipment per store for Amazon Go, which means they're going to open 3,000 stores. That's $3 billion of capital to build out these stores. But, clearly they're seeing that the foot traffic and the sales from those stores are recouping the costs, or their models are working, and that's why they're stepping the foot on the gas and expanding this concept. So this is my new estimate for what Amazon Go is going to do. I basically doubled it from 25 stores open at the end of 2019 to 50, 2020 to 200, and by 2021 to 1,000. And remember, this is still, even though this looks like an insane ramp, those reports of 3,000 stores by 2021, I'm only assuming 1,000 by 2021. So this could be below what Amazon is planning to do internally. And if we take an estimate at revenue, if we assume $2 million per store in revenue, and I know a report from RBC came out estimating $1.5 million per store, which would be about 50% more revenue per square foot than the average convenience store, I think that's still too low. I mean, Amazon, if you go to the Amazon Go stores, which I've been to a couple in Seattle, they're packed. They can move a ton of people in and out way faster than normal. Just the ability to handle traffic of these stores and the efficiency of moving customers in and out because there's no lines is incredibly superior. So I think Amazon's going to use data to have way better products at Amazon Go. They're going to be in much better urban locations, and they're going to have much higher turnover. For these reasons, they're going to be much higher grossing than the average convenience store. Anyway, so that's why I picked $2 million per store. So if we assume $2 million per store, this is the run rate of revenue at the end of each year based on the number of stores in my previous slide. So we can see that in 2019, Amazon's going to exit the year, if they have 50 stores open, per my estimate, about $100 million business just from Amazon Go, scaling to a $2 billion per year business by 2021. But what's crazy is that could just be scratching the surface. Even though 1,000 stores open by 2021 sounds like a ton of Amazon Go stores, that is nothing. Let me explain it to you. 7-Eleven has 66,000 stores open around the world. That 1,000 stores for Amazon is equivalent to less than 2% of global 7-Eleven locations. So if this concept gets as big as 7-Eleven, Amazon could take it to 50,000 stores. Keep in mind, 50,000 stores times $2 million in revenue a store, we're looking at a $100 billion business just from Amazon Go if it gets to about the size of 7-Eleven. Those are my rough estimates. Another way to look at the opportunity here is there's about 155,000 convenience stores just in the US. That's right, 155,000 just in the US. So that 1,000 stores for Amazon by 2021 would be equivalent to just 0.66% of US convenience store locations. So those are the numbers I'm looking at from Amazon. Amazon Go, it works and it is scaling like crazy. I didn't know it was possible to scale a retail business this fast, but Amazon has the expertise to do it and the capital to do it. They virtually have an unlimited amount of money to fund and rapidly roll out this Amazon Go initiative. So I expect them to continue put their foot on the gas on this. I mean, as a consumer, I love Amazon Go. It's an amazing experience. It's just a better it's just a use of technology that makes it better from the consumer perspective. And it's a huge moat. You know, how many other companies are going to be able to replicate what Amazon's doing in terms of the hardware, the software, the data needed and logistics needed to build something like an Amazon Go? Like, I just think there's no one that could even come close to competing with this for years and years. They have a total white space opportunity. And, you know, there's been rumors that they want to expand into Brookfield Place and start getting opening stores in New York. There's rumor that they're targeting airports for Amazon Go, which I think is a brilliant idea. And so there's all these sort of like little news rumors percolating about expansion. But at the end of the day, what it adds up to is the foot is on the gas. I'm looking at estimating about 50 Amazon Go stores open by the end of 2019, making this a $100 million run rate business. But that's not all. The other interesting tidbit that relates to Amazon Go that we got news of recently is Whole Foods. So Whole Foods has been sort of been very quiet since Amazon bought Whole Foods about a year and a half ago. They haven't talked about expansion. They haven't said what they're doing. I think Amazon's just really been learning the business. But now what's so interesting is there's recent reports about Amazon sending scouts to all parts of the country to open or to basically get ready for a huge new launch of Whole Foods and expand the footprint of Whole Foods drastically, and create a bunch of new locations that will double as grocery stores and delivery hubs for Amazon. And so with this new rollout and investment into Whole Foods, I think very soon, around the corner, I don't know when this is going to happen, Amazon will integrate its Just Walk Out cashierless technology into Whole Foods. And this will be a huge game changer for Whole Foods, miles ahead of its competition if they can integrate this into their stores. And I don't see any reason why they wouldn't. And, you know, Hyperchange, we originally got our first big break predicting that Amazon will buy Whole Foods way back in, 3 months before the acquisition happened in early 2017. And our biggest reason for predicting of why Amazon will buy Whole Foods is because it was buying food online is tricky, and B, Amazon's Just Walk Out technology that they had just unveiled on Amazon Go would be perfect to set up a massive moat for Whole Foods. And so it just all makes sense, and Amazon's grand vision will come together once they can integrate that with Whole Foods. So I think there's a ton to get excited about for Amazon's physical retail business. I mean, we have Amazon Go expanding like crazy. We have the technology from Amazon Go getting set to be integrated into Whole Foods to expand that like crazy. They just opened the Amazon 4-star store here in Soho, which is a different retail concept. They have the Amazon Books store, which has been slowly and steadily expanding as well. So Amazon, was the online retailer putting brick and mortar out of business, is now all of a sudden done this ironic 180 and is in doubling down and putting the foot on the gas to launch its own physical retail business. So fascinating stuff. Of course, I'm going to be covering it here on Hyperchange. Thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments below. Also, huge shout out to all of our Patreon supporters, producers for supporting the channel. Anyway, this is Hyperchange. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.